Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I...
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart. You in cold marble. No! Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and then I'll bring her to Coldham's prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think. is some sort of witch. How is this?
Lady Emily. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye. This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations, and I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you and your mother before you could know what that's like.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. Traitors.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally... damn safely.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes. The natural order is itself. Ramses once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
That's Emily Caldwell!
This won't leave my hand again. Anton Sokolov made this lock. I have a feeling I'll need these. The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah. Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsay. The Imperial suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsay. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune. The reserves won't help against Delilah. Even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. This could be handy. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. What would my old governess say? Callista would probably tell me to sit up straight and to marry Wyman. She'd ask me when the War of the Four Crowns ended. 1625. Get out of Dunwall. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
Isn't it laundry? I think I heard something. Oh well.
You're not fit for the watch uniform. I need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. What am I? Like a stocking without a leg, that's what. Nothing. Worse than nothing. Huh. The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason. I'll have a look around.
I need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Don't even know that.
All hail Delilah, first of her name. Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested. People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Gotta die, yeah, but please, not today. Huh? That sounded like broken glass. Be on your guard, all right, boys?
That's Emily Caldwin! No mercy! Take this! You aren't going anywhere! You're dead!
blah.
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Think you're being quiet? Damn you! You're done!
Is there any chance I could slip past? Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on. Soon, but not just yet.
We should get out of here while we can.
I'm not to move. Show yourself.
Who are you? Who's hiding? Hey, you! Come here!
Anton Sokolov wanted to come to Corvo himself, but I'll explain later.
She can't have gone far. Look! In the water! Come on! Strike and be dead!
You ready yet?
Let's set out for Karnaca. Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back.
Burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Know you. Do you remember? There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars.
When I was 10 years old,
Must be cursed. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know. We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right. The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working. Karnaca looks pretty...
When I was 10 years old,
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know. The Duke's
always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov.
For 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right, wherever he is.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace. always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called crown killer. Where are you?
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland.
Welcome to Con... No need to cover your face. There's not much dust in the mines down here.
You know the skipper? The dreadful whale.
That's Adamire in the distance.
Sir, give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Nah, not this time.
They give us a piece of the confiscation.
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship.
Let's see what you've got.
Hello there.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now?
Your face is covered. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Sir Conan Guard will be stopping...
Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
On the streets of Karnak.
We don't even know if the people inside for
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Hey, come here.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
If you found this place, I'll trade with you. we could do business. You won't regret it. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. I shouldn't deal with strangers. Good to see you again.
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah. I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry. He's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own.
Wake up. Familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live.
Sure. It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the mess, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs. anyone is looking for me, it might pay to be discreet.
Someone there? I'll tear you to pieces. Ha! I'll be wiping off your blood later. Think you're scared of me? Bad move. Hold still. I hit hard. I got just... She won't go far. Damn you. You're surrounded. I've been fighting scum like you since I put on the uniform.
Two more months, she says. Then she'll leave him.
Execution go.
Use your eyes. They all died. Yeah, there was some old man screamed and blubbered like one of them was the last woman in the aisles. Tried to throw her a bouquet of wild mimosas. Had to drag him away.
I'm more interested in the cleanup detail. Anyone been assigned yet to cart off the bodies? Sometimes they're still wearing watches and lockets and the like.
Yeah. It never occurred to me. When it comes back, I'll ask if she needs a couple of volunteers.
Good man. That way we can get them someplace proper.
What the? Stop! You run while you still can, stranger.
Shot. Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you recorded me. I want to see what you've got.
You won't get away! Come back here! Don't let this be a lesson to you.
Too late for that, Rapallo.
No use running.
Guess what happens?
I'll cure
next.
the world. You won't get away so easily. Oh, be dead.
This is how we get rid of.
Accept your fate, miscreant!
He just ran.
I'll perform rites over your corpse, blasphemer! What are you waiting on you?
Let me guess. That's her again. That was who I think it was.
I lost her.
Look everywhere.
Is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry, it's turning. Plenty of electricity. I like this setup better than using the well oil. These break down just as often. That's it!
He won't go far!
As that happens,
Just get tearing you to pieces!
she can't have gone far.
Wait, where is she? Where are you hiding, coward? Hey, Luke! Let's find the interloper. Don't let her escape! No!
How'd the execution go?
Use your eyes. They all died. Some old man screamed and blubbered. One of them was the last woman in the aisles. Tried to throw her a bouquet of wild mimosas. Had to drag him away.
Huh? What?
Huh?
You asked for it. It's coming.
I'm not about the football of a
Time to execute the blasphemer! Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice.
Wall of light.
Probably nothing.
We gotta get back to Dunwall.
Huh? Someone is asking for trouble. I wonder who that was. Hey, who is... Come on! This won't take long. How'd the execution go?
Use your eyes. They all died.
I definitely heard something.
Where did you go?
Better check.
What?
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
You're not supposed to be here! You aren't going anywhere!
You miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice.
Take that! Can't see any way to reach her!
It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next?
I'll be wiping off your blood
This is
later!
how we get rid of snitches.
You hide your face.
If anyone asks, he just ran through.
Oh, still! I don't know you're running!
Oh, come
back here!
You're surrounded!
Into the road for you! Let me show you. You ready?
How'd the execution go?
Use your eyes. They all died. Yeah, there was some old man screamed and blubbered like one of them was the last woman in the Isles. Tried to throw her a bouquet of wild mimosas. And
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned. Please, you gave me no choice. Please. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of
Look
snitches.
to the 7 scriptures.
If anyone asks,
And you
he just
will
ran
know.
through.
A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month of harvest. I will never forget her words. And after... Run. Right up there. No problem.
What happened here?
And I questioned her sharply until she confessed to playing alone in an empty woodcarver's shop at the edge of town. Each day for a week, she crept back to that place, and there in the cellar, she found cloth of purple and red, suspended from the wall, and a wretched altar of candles
music
burned
boxes at
low.
each enclave.
Some
Here in the
small
city.
trinkets of bow.
Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Are we
Far
not
worse
brothers?
to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the islands. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct.
It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
Hey, you! This area is off limits.
A glittering thing.
I know an agent of the outside when I see one.
Any day! Yet it caught my eye.
You're so dead! She can't escape! I smell heresy on you! But Richard, I'll fall right over your corpse, blasphemer! What? I'll cure the world from the likes of you!
I'll feed you to the hounds.
Come on, wherever you are. Instead, they're made in a few locations.
Left by those within the outsiders' wicked cabal.
It seems dangerous.
Those cursed who hunt and far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret. Anyone here?
I definitely heard.
Show yourself that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that will drag us screaming into the noise of a never to beyond
death. I smell heresy.
I'll perform right over your corpse.
Will not let him go.
He's not going anywhere.
Did you hear that?
And a few locations left by those within the outsiders' wicked cabal.
Seems dangerous.
Those cursed figures who hunt and shamble. Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are usually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
Might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural. Whatever.
Let not the wanderer into your home.
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body. Huh? But there was... wet?
And of the seven strictures themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider. Never doubt that.
Some take comfort from the strictures.
Sisters, now this is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis. But the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman. Those things you would gamble with all the people, with your very families. If the Abbey is pushed away, anarchy will be flawless. A chaos not seen since the time of the Great Burning. Karnaca has but one to itself, and that is to return to the fold, to take solace once again. Litany on the White Cliff! Say to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl and sheep, they will rise the up among you and like fish from the cold ocean, devour.
Bring everything wherever they go, even film.
For all the remaining hours of all the remaining years. Until the world swallows itself by the void, and all destroyed. Set a table for your family that will keep them safe. Lay out a meal that would cause you no shame should your neighbor come to sup with you. The Abbey
And we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return.
the light. To keep our charges from everlasting pain and suffering, to prevent even one among us from wandering through that endless night, time without end. The reward of a life well lived, in keeping with the seven strictures. Existence, the peace of non-being.
Heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer. Until then, we stay where we are.
Won't the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
From the outer horrors of the void, and from the spoiled touch of the outsider himself.
Oh well.
Hold closest to the 7 strictures! If it is true that Elsie now sits on the throne in Dunwall, and that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as he whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire, do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires will lick the stones of Dunwall Tower, and at the end of it all, the Abbey will stand in the ashes!
Come on. Now is not the time for a nap.
What's going on? I'll cure the world from the likes of you.
I'll feed you to the hounds. Squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind
to the
and body.
muddiest ditch of disgrace. That is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the High Overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters? Look to the 7 strictures, and you will know. The Abbey will not allow the shadows of the void to fall upon you. We will brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep our charges from everlasting pain and suffering. To prevent one among us from wandering through that endless night, time without end. The peace of non-being. Only those who turn from the 7 strictures risk an endless existence, adrift in the void, the dark sky without stars, the cold. Let him go!
I don't want to die! What's going on?
By the strictures! What? He's just unconscious. Oh! I wonder who that was.
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that. What the? Stop! I'll feed you to the hounds. Among you like a virulent eat his tail, to once wear the cloth of the High Overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. Huh? Hello? Definitely heard something. Better check. Nothing here. Let's have a look around. What? But strictures, you're not supposed to be here. You can't escape. No!
One of us. Help me! Someone! Anyone! What's going on here? She's wounded! Let's finish her!
Discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace. That is his hail. To once wear the cloth of the High Overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters? Look at the 7 scriptures, and you will know. Karnaca is in great peril, brothers and sisters.
Come to me then.
Now, this is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis, but the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca has... What's going on here?
Right. Someone!
wrath, he was a fat one.
Somebody's not feeling well.
What?
Huh? Is someone there?
What happened here?
What? What is this? Looking for a fight? He can't escape!
You're
I
so
smell
dead.
Herod's
Brothers
blood
with
to
the blasphemer!
Huh? What?
Hey,
Somebody's
something
not
wrong.
feeling well.
What happened here?
I'll be damned.
Hey, you got it. Put it down in the hole. Put it down. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
So now you've been paid, hit the road.
That's the thing. Life was not easy for us friends.
Hey, what happened here?
On the back lawn.